Did some songs change in your mind because
Very much
people said, "Oh, it means this," and you had
Exactly.
a totally different idea with
Sex,
it?
for example. One person thought I was singing from the perspective of the girl's boyfriend. Not from the perspective of me, from the boyfriend who she's got a boyfriend anyway. And I was like, that's really interesting. Is that better? Like, and then, because with our music as well, like my voice, I've got quite a thick accent when I talk, which leaves a lot of space for misinterpretation. Some of the lyrics that people have got wrong, I've thought, is that better? Is that a better line?
I saw you also online. You have this lyric website, and you correct the music yourselves, I think. And
That
you
was
put
the other day, yeah.
an extra explanation to the people, but only in what way you wrote it, and that's in the same line, I think, with everybody should have their own opinion about this.
Exactly, yeah.
When you first released the songs last year, you had been playing them for a really long time. How did it feel? Was it really scary to
No,
put
it was
it out
amazing,
there?
man. Like, you got to remember, we've been a band for 10 years, and then in December last year, we've never headlined a gig, not once in 10 years. The first headline gig we had was our headline tour in December, so we were like, this is a big deal. And once we started, it was this thing that there's a lot of things that we don't think ourselves as better or anything, that we don't really think that much about other bands. But what we do know that we have is something that a lot of bands don't have, and that's genuine history and genuine playing ability with each other. And when we started playing headline shows, there was this amazing juxtaposition from it being totally fresh and new, but also really nostalgic, because it was the same four friends that had been playing for 10 years. So it felt like this genuinely real moment where people were experiencing it for the first time, but for us, this had been a long time coming, so we were so prepared for it. I think one of the things with us is that we've got no growing up to do in public, musically and personally.
No, you have this as the base for...
Exactly. I think a lot of bands have that, where they get picked up and they've been together for 6 months and their personal relationships haven't even developed that much. I think in order to create brilliant art with other people, you need to have an environment, a social environment, of which you can tell each other that you love each other and to fuck off in the same sentence. If you don't have that...
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, for sure. Like,
we can't hurt each other's feelings.
We can't fall out, because as soon as it like crossed the line, we just like start laughing.
Well, it's silly. Like, we're closer with each other than any people that we know are with their siblings.
Yeah, we spend more time. I haven't seen my sisters in 4 or 5 years properly. Well, I have, but like for a day or 2 days at a time.
We've spent more time with each other, learning about each other, than we have any girlfriend, any parent, any sibling of anybody that we know. So
Girlfriends find it a bit strange.
Girlfriends struggle to go out with me and him, because we're kind of our girlfriends.
You have like
they're jealous.
A bromance with each other.
We'll never be as comfortable around anybody as we are around each other.
Yeah.
And I think that it's too far gone now. I'm 20, you're 23, like I've just turned 24. We've done this for 10 years, and now it's been validated. So this whole thing this whole relationship that we could have maybe broken down at this time is only going to get worse.
Yeah, and any new relationship with any girlfriend, however long, is simply not as long as we've had this relationship too. So anyone, as rightly so, if you start a new relationship, your girlfriend is going to expect you to invest and sacrifice things.
But we don't do that for each other.
Willing to do that.
Exactly. Because we love each other too much.
Isn't that hard? Because it's also a bit of privacy and personal life.
Yeah,
but privacy and personal life for me and him doesn't really exist.
It's not a normal way of. I'm imagining a normal way of living for you, but
most bands, they've got their friend, then they come to studio like different time, like we do. If we have 2 hotel rooms,
we'll end up in.
We'll stay in the same room. You know, it's that kind of thing. There's no, and that's why our album is simply an extension of our identity. It's everything that we are. It's like, if you put, George is a producer, like a producer. We joke that we think of ourselves as like Michael Jackson and Quincy Jones. I'm a creative producer, you know. George will sit at the computer with his knowledge of sound design and the way that things work in regards to creating a piece of music. I'll stand behind him crying and dancing, saying, make that bit sound a bit more like this. Do you know what I mean? He channels my visions, and then I think basically if I was as good on a computer and as a producer as he is, which I'm not, if you put us in 2 separate rooms and told us to produce a piece of music in 10 minutes, there is no way you'd be able to tell the difference. His would probably just be a bit more original rhythmically because he's the drummer, and on the album you'll find that there's a lot of that. But yeah, man, I just think that we're too far, too close.
Too close to.
It's the nucleus.
Privacy.
Yeah. Exactly.
The nucleus. That's
the nucleus.
The word of the past 2 days.
Exactly.
But yeah, we're just lucky enough to be far enough down the line for there to be no cracks to be left. Kind of exposed.
Well, it feels to me that it's also really calm for you because you can trust each other till the end.
There's no compromise.
It's not like. Yeah, it's not like any relationship that I've really known in music before, because that sounds very grandeur. But what I mean is by the way that, like, most people find success by the time that they've been together. Like 10 years for guys in their early 20s is a long time to share any relationship, let alone a coherent creative relationship that feeds one another. So we're very lucky with that. I mean, people like Lennon and McCartney didn't even have that, which is, you know, I don't know. But I can't, whatever, let's move on. All we'll do is talk about each other.
Well, it's in a good way, so
yeah.
That's good. One thing I was wondering about as well is about the video clip. When will there be video clips for this?
For the album?
For this album, yeah.
Soon. We go to LA we fly to Los Angeles.
Do you have an idea of
Tuesday.
what it should look like already?
Yeah, we've got a few ideas for the next single video.
Well, the Sex, we're going to re-release Sex with a new video before the album. And I suppose the video for that is what the song's kind of about. I suppose the video about being beautiful, but not necessarily living the most beautiful existence. And that's all I'll say. I could talk you through all the ideas for shots and stuff, but we'll have it pretty soon. But that's the idea for the video.
When do you expect it?
We're shooting it on Tuesday.
Next week, so
we go to LA, come back to support the Rolling Stones, then go to LA again.
Should be online 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Oh, that's quick.
Yeah, it'd be good, man.
And last week, just to end at the beginning again, last week Glastonbury, what is your wish for best performance or dream?
Headline
Glastonbury.
Headline Glastonbury.
Pyramid stage.
And
we're going to do that.
In how many years will you stand there?
5.
In 5 years?
Mm-hmm. No, 3 years.
3. 2017.
No, 2007.
That's 4 years.
2016.
2016.
I think. Well, no, I reckon.
We'll headline
listen to us talking about this. But why not now? If you know what I mean, why not? Like, we're not being overly ambitious, right? People, we did not push this band.
Why would you have a line in your ambition? Why
Exactly.
would you have somewhere where you stopped your aspirations?
Exactly, reach for the stars and you'll hit the mountaintops, right? But not even that. It's like, if we project like that, that's not based on our delusion. No. People have started embracing this music, right? The music that we were making for ourselves. We didn't push this music on anybody. We didn't even do more than put one video on YouTube, and everything is snowballed because people want this band. That provides you with a lot of confidence, you know. If you're a band that met at art school and you've got one song and the Enemy put it out and tell everybody you're the coolest band in the world, you've got a lot to worry about because people aren't investing in you emotionally. They're investing on what's the new cool thing. Yeah, if people are making an investment in our music, that's music that was created for us and by us. So we have the attitude of like, well, if you like that,
we can do that.
We can do that. That's what we do. So if people are embracing everything that we've done up till now, we know what the rest of our music's going to sound like. And if we're judging how people are going to like that on how they like this, then fucking yeah, we'll headline the Pyramid stage. If everything keeps going the way it's going, we're not silly to assume that, because we're so amazed by the music that people are into now, and we think, well, you just wait to, if you like that, you just wait to hear the album. Like, we want to headline the Pyramid stage because, like, why not be one of the greats? There's no point in us stopping now. We want to be one of the biggest bands in the world, one of the biggest bands of all time. I think that's what we want now.
Thank you.
Thank you.